Hey everyone, Shane Capillar here. I hope you are well. Now in this video, I break down the question, do you have any questions about this role? Now, as you go through a phone interview, if you are struggling with your job search and need help, head to shanekapillai.com. I help candidates win more interviews and land that dream job. It generally goes through a series of events. And this question, do you have any questions about this role, is generally at the end of the conversation once the recruiter has obtained or understood your experience. Now, what is the recruiter actually asking when they say, do you have any questions about this role? Now, what the recruiter is actually wanting you to do is actually take center stage and for you to actually ask questions. Yes, I know that it may sound obvious, but a recruiter can understand a great candidate from the questions that they ask and what they're actually asking in terms of that particular role. So let's say, for example, you are going in for a IT business analyst role, and a great candidate that would be understanding of this particular role will write or answer the right type of questions. And now what do I mean by that? If you are an experienced candidate and you've been in the seat for some time, you should have an understanding of what a great BA would look like. You should know what a good business analyst would look like and what people within a project team or within an organization would want from a business analyst. So if you are now a business analyst and you have a specific skill set, so let's say that your skill set is around Workday. Now, you should have some technical and some functional knowledge of the way that that product works and the way that it will help benefit an organization. Then you would ask questions around the actual product itself. So say that it is Workday and this role is a business analyst implementing Workday, and you've actually had experience working on Workday because you were working at a university that has just implemented it. You would ask questions to the recruiter, well, how far along the stage are we? Are we still doing fact finding around the business? Are we still putting the business case together? Tell me a little bit about where we are at. Okay, so then the recruiter will provide you that information. Then from there you will say, okay, well, I know a little bit about Workday. What are the modules that the organization is looking to implement out of Workday? So as you see here, as I work through that topic, I've now understood, okay, so I'm a business analyst. What does a business analyst do great at? Well, they're generally the ones pulling in information, they're asking a whole lot of questions. So if you are that person, you're on the other line and the recruiter asks, so do you have any questions about that role? And you say, well, no, I think I have a good understanding. You are not going to give that recruiter any confidence whatsoever, because that recruiter is going to be thinking, well, if you're not asking questions on the phone, and that recruiter, mind you, has no understanding of the technical difficulties of implementing Workday, but what they do have an understanding of what makes a great BA, because they've placed that many BAs in their time, and the ones that they have placed are the ones that are asking the right questions. So again, when a recruiter is asking you, do you have any questions about this role? What you are doing is trying to understand, well, firstly, what is the role at hand at the moment? What does this role and how does it play a part within that organization? And what will that role be doing to help that organization, to help that team? And you will be drawing down on previous experiences because you've had some time in the seat, and you would then be nitpicking at the recruiter around, well, okay, if I'm going to come in and deliver this piece of work, what does this piece of work actually look like? What is the end goal for the organization? Where do I sit within the bigger picture? What will I actually be delivering? So this is how you need to be thinking when you are being asked, do you have any questions about this role?